So Marina, you want to talk about a client that you helped get out of deportation? He was in his 40s and he had his green card since he was 8. He was a UK citizen. He was put in deportation. What happened?
He was put in deportation after a couple little criminal convictions. And what happened is he had attended several hearings with an attorney. And then at the last hearing.
This was not with us.
No, another attorney.
With a different attorney.
And it wasn't his final hearing either, but he was late. He was like 5 minutes late because his grandfather was extremely ill from cancer and he didn't want to leave him alone. And he was waiting for another family member to relieve him. So he got an absentia order.
So he showed up 5 minutes late to court and the judge ordered him deported. Sorry, you're late.
Yep.
What does the other lawyer do?
He said, you have to pay me so many thousands and I'll file some appeal. But what's even worse is the client didn't understand he had a deportation order against him.
So he didn't even know what happened?
No, just goes right through me every time. And so then under Obama, he was just periodically reporting because there wasn't violent convictions, of course. And then one day, after a few years of reporting, he gets detained.
So he's reporting every couple months to immigration, not even knowing he was ordered deported, just come every few months and he thinks everything is cool.
He thought that was the court.
Right.
Yep.
Right. And then all of a sudden he got arrested.
Immediately detained. Lost his job of 15 years, has a U.S. citizen daughter, mother, fiance, sister, aunts, brother. So they came to me and we had to work quickly, obviously, because he was detained. So I did a joint motion request that was denied. So I said, that's it, going right to the judge. So we went right to the judge and it was reopened.
Right. And it was reopened because of what was the argument to reopen this case?
The argument was that he did his due diligence. He was reporting, and because I did an affidavit with him in jail, and I did many affidavits with his family members.
You went to jail to get his affidavit. You sat with him in a jail, not jail cell, but I guess the jail cafeteria. Right, that's usually where you meet. He hand wrote an affidavit, what happened, and because of your great advocacy, you were able to get his case reopened and him out of jail.
Yeah.
And what's happening with his green card now?
And so thankfully, all we were asking for was an opportunity to fight to keep his green card, right? Which is what he was deprived of years ago. It got reopened. We got in front of a judge. Because the family, I just adore the family. We worked great together. I worked on the weekend with them. And we got all this evidence together. The judge gave us December 7th date right away. And he was granted barely any testimony because of all the evidence. And the judge said Merry Christmas. And he got out that day. It was beautiful. I mean, there were so many families.
And they only came to us after he got arrested. So only after he got arrested did Marina start working on this. He was literally breaths away from getting deported, sitting in jail, waiting for a plane to take him out of the country. No opportunity, nothing. Came to us. Marina went to his jail, got his story, got his handwritten affidavit in his jail. Got it submitted to a judge, convinced the judge what's happening is wrong, reopened the case, and got him his green card all in the matter of 6 months when his other attorney didn't explain to him what was going on, didn't tell him he was ordered deported, didn't tell him he's one step out of the door, didn't tell him he's at risk of getting arrested, and made no arguments whatsoever to reopen his case because the guy was 5 minutes late to court. Very good job, Marina.